Welcome to Victory Yay. Welcome to my live stream. And today I created a team based on the playoffs, or that one game to make it to the playoffs today. John Morant, CJ McCollum, Carmelo Anthony, Anthony Tolivar, and Hassan Whiteside. We're going to play against friends. Thank you for coming. I'm going to play for an hour. Let's hurry up and play a game. Thank you for coming. Thank you for one comment. I'll check later to see who came. My opponent has Under Armour Court, and my opponent has Los Angeles Lakers jerseys, and I have Vancouver Grizzly jerseys. My opponent misses the shot, but has a Joel Embiid, gets the rebound, and and scores. Ball stolen. We're going to go for 1 hour. Durant with a 3-point shot. Makes the shot. And this is a Durant Season 3 card. Ball stolen. Tatum with the ball. Kyrie Irving. Malone. He has a Karl Malone. Legendary. Durant Season 3 card. No. Look at the ball stolen. I'm going to try to actually play the game, because I think I'm the only one here right now. So John Morant today played really well. And these are Vancouver Grizzly jerseys, but of course Vancouver used to be the Memphis Grizzlies used to be the Vancouver Grizzlies. They moved. Right now it's 10:44 in California. Very hot day today. 90-degree heat. John Morant, but you immediately get the shot blocked. Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside not playing much anymore, but John Morant misses the shot. Thank you for the person that came. Welcome to my live stream. Missed a shot. Hassan Whiteside today played a little bit in the game. Karl Malone. We're going 15-0, playing really badly. Let's try an alley-oop. Let's give Hassan Whiteside very big and tall. See if he gets a score. He scores the basket. Only a couple seconds left. We're going to lose this game, but that's okay. So I was trying to change up my lineup and put players from each team, the Portland Blazers and the Memphis Grizzlies that played today. The one game. Try to play some new people. Usually the same people. So he has a Sean Marion, De'Aaron Fox. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming to my live stream. So we're in Madison Square Garden. New York Knicks is my opponent. And I still have Vancouver Grizzly jerseys. Hey, TS23. Thank you for coming, TS23. I think you're from Australia. Thanks for coming. What time is it in Australia right now? Is I think it's the afternoon. But right now in California is nighttime. How are you, TS23? This team is different cards based off today's game. That one game to make it to the playoffs. So I have Carmelo Anthony, Anthony Tovar, Hassan Whiteside, CJ McCollum, John Morant. Just some cards I have on my team. So they score the basket. Carmelo Anthony dunks, I believe. Thanks for coming to my live stream. Right now it is 10:47 in California. Today is a very hot day. I haven't been making many videos this week because it's very hot. It's going to continue being very hot. Today was 93 degrees. In a couple of days, it'll be like 97 degrees. Very hot. So Hassan Whiteside played a little bit today. Portland Trailblazer. But now it's sort of a bench player. And he did decline when he was in Miami Heat. He was a very good player. So we're going to do the Energizer Superstar ability, John Morant, which gives us a little bit of a boost. But this is only a 78 overall John Morant. Hassan Whiteside drive in with a slam. Hassan Whiteside in this game, very big, very tall, like a giant. And his players are usually quite good. It might be because it's still that season 1 Miami Heat Hassan Whiteside. Reminds me, Hassan Whiteside, JaVale McGee, Andrew Bynum. They always reminded me of each other because they're all very tall, long arms players. And there's no Andrew Bynum in this game. And I believe 2K also does not have Andrew Bynum, former Laker. So Anthony Tovar. So my team is filled with a little bit laggy again, filled with players that played today, either on the Portland Trailblazers or the Memphis Grizzlies. Thank you for coming. I think there's 6 people that came. Total 3 hearts. Thank you for that. So John Morant today played really well. What else can I give it to? Hassan Whiteside. I think we've seen him. Lag. Now that's CJ McCollum. Now this CJ McCollum is a nickname player. So it says his Twitter handle, his Twitter name, CJ McCollum, just like that. But that's his Twitter handle. 3-point shot, very laggy. Hopefully the stream continues. We're losing by 1 point. I'm autoplay. Teacher Miali, hello. Thank you for coming. Hola, Jose Emilio Montez Hernandez. Hola, thank you for coming. Sports Fan Center. Yeah, what's up? Thank you for coming, Sports Fan Center. Thank you for coming. Good morning to you. Good morning to anybody from a different country. Right now in California is 9 o'clock. Or 10:51, I mean, at nighttime. Today was a very hot day. So thank you for anybody that came. Thanks for coming. Now there's a little bit of lag. As always happens in my live stream. As I say that and back in. So I use Mobizen Live. I use Mobizen Live. A lot of people use Omelet Arcade. DYW the baller. What superstar did you go for? On my account, I went for Kawhi Leonard superstar, and I only got him like 96 overall. Haven't really been doing it. I know you got a John Morant, 103. So you done a really great job. Galaxy Sims, hi. Thank you for coming. Must be. I think you're in the East, so it must be really late. Like 1 a.m. or something. Thank you for coming. Do the sets. Yeah, I do some of it, but it's too tiring to do. I was trying to this live stream, trying to log back in to my live stream. And DYW the baller, thanks for coming. Anybody comes, check out each other's channels. DYW the baller has great NBA Live mobile videos, so check out his channel. The Galaxy Sims has great Sims videos, Sims gaming videos. Teacher Miali has great videos, helpful videos. Sports Fan Center has great basketball videos. And check out Jose's channel as well. TS23's channel. You all have great videos. Check each other out. Support each other as I load my screen. I apologize for the wait time. But if you have to go, you can go. Thanks for coming. I'll be here for an hour, like always. And sometimes YouTube will cut off my live stream a little bit when it's this long of a wait time. But like I said, I like to watch my past live streams, see if I can improve upon it. Victory, what's up? You finally hit 1K. TJ Green, thanks for coming. Not yet, but I have right now 978 subscribers, almost 1K. But thanks for coming, TJ Greens. Everybody go check out TJ Green's channel. You're going to see nothing right now, and I understand you have to go. But we're going to load my slow internet connection. In California today, very hot. Very hot, 93 degrees. This whole week's going to be very hot. Very hot day. I hope everybody is doing well. Everybody's safe. Did anybody watch the game today? Memphis Grizzlies versus the Portland Trail Blazers. The Portland Trail Blazers, they won the game. They won the game. I finally got back in. The Portland Trail Blazers, they're going to play the Lakers. Lakers are the first seed. And the Lakers are, of course, a really good team. So, will the Lakers probably will, they might even sweep the Portland Trail Blazers, or the Portland Trail Blazers might win 1 or 2 games, but the Lakers should beat them. I was looking at the other teams. The Clippers are the 2 seed, and they'll play the Dallas Mavericks, and I think the Dallas Mavericks maybe might surprise the Clippers. Maybe the Dallas Mavericks with Luka Doncic, maybe if Luka Doncic plays really well, maybe they could beat the Clippers. Maybe of an upset, because this is the bubble. Orlando, Florida, and Disney World. It's all because of the virus and everything. A strange season. So anything could happen. I believe in the West. The Lakers will come out of the West. Do you have a team in NBA? Bro, Ja did his job with a broke thumb, and he is in Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I mean, today he played really well, Ja Morant. And I heard that eventually he's going to be Rookie of the Year from the analysts at ESPN. Truly, Corey, yo, thanks for coming. I'm doing good. Hope you are well. How are you doing? I hope you are well. Do you have a team in the NBA? My favorite team in the NBA are probably the Houston Rockets because I really like Yao Ming back then, Steve Francis, Tracy McGrady. So I root for the Houston Rockets. I think your favorite team, because you have your channel icon, is Oklahoma City Thunder, right? Is that your favorite team, Sports Fan Center? Happy to hear that you're good, truly, Corey. They won the game and gonna give the Lakers a great burden in round one. Yes, it's very possible. As Damian Lillard is playing really well, scoring a lot of points. CJ McCollum is also a very underrated player. We were talking about underrated players. Nurkic is also quite underrated, playing really well. The Lakers should be able to beat them. I still think the Lakers, Anthony Davis and LeBron James. It's super hot here, 110 degrees. Wow, that's really hot. May I ask, Sports Fan Center, what country are you from? Today in California, it was 93 degrees, and that's already really hot to me. 110, that sounds really hot. So, who's your favorite player on NBA Live Mobile? Who's my favorite player? I would say any player with dunk animation. Any player with dunk animations. Anything new. I like anything new from the game. As you can see, my team right now, it consists of players that played today from the Memphis Grizzlies or the Portland Trail Blazers. So John Morant, CJ McCollum, Carmelo Anthony, Anthony Tovar, and Hassan Whiteside. And these are just cards I have on my team. I like to save a lot of the cards. Who else is quite fun to play with? Season 3, Jeremy Lin, off the top of my head. Dunk animations at the end of Season 3. He was very fun to play with. And I would say Lamar Odom, that I usually have on my team. Very fun to play with dunk animations. And Curry's always fun to play with if he shoots threes well. He's also very fun to play with. For my lineup, Russell Westbrook. Yeah, he's also quite fun to play with. They should give Russell Westbrook a dunk animation card because Russell Westbrook is really great at dunk animations. I mean, Russell Westbrook in real life is really great at dunking, at slam dunking, and they should give him a dunk animation card for sure. Jordy Lewis, thanks for coming. Hello, bro. Thanks for coming. The most underrated player in the league is Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, he plays for Oklahoma City Thunder. And I believe, I don't get to watch them much, but I believe he's a six man. And he used to be the starting point guard for the Atlanta Hawks. And he's from Germany. And then on his head, he has a little bit of a, I don't know why, but him and Clint Capella, a little bit, they dyed a little bit of blonde hair on his head. So I'm type, what country are you from? Sports Center. You said it's 110 degrees. And there's a lot of great underrated players like CJ McCollum. Never made the All-Star team. Devin Booker is quite underrated. Just made the All-Star team this year. And I believe a player was injured before he made the All-Star team. Bradley Beal is also quite underrated. I think he missed the All-Star team this year. There are a lot of underrated players for sure. I would say I feel a little bit bad for Damian Lillard because he is a really great player, but they're only the 8th seed right now, and they're not gonna win the championship. So Portland Trailblazers, they have some really nice players, CJ McCollum, but it's gonna be very hard for them to win a championship if you're an 8th seed. So he's not able to win really the championship. As you see, James Harden also has never won the championship. He's trying really hard, but he still hasn't won a championship. That's going to be a lot of people criticizing him that he can't win with James Harden. Now, Russell Westbrook is injured right now. So he might come back, but I believe in the first round he's out. And that does hurt the Houston Rockets, but there's a lot of Russell Westbrook haters out there, and they think that the Houston Rockets play better without Russell Westbrook. Because Russell Westbrook is not the greatest shooter, but he's very athletic. And so, yeah, so James Harden, maybe Russell Westbrook out. He's going to play more point guard, might pass the ball more. Portland's BJ Gaming, thanks for coming. Yo, thanks for coming. And everybody check out BJ Gaming's channel. He live streams a lot. Live streams NBA Live Mobile, Fortnite. And he has great live stream NBA Live Mobile videos. The DWI The Baller, CJ McCollum, Bradley Beal, Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, Jordan Clarkson is also quite underrated. Info Spot 411. Thumbs up. Thanks for coming. So my opponent has a minute bull. Portland's defense. Yeah, that's quite true. Portland's defense is not very good. It's probably because they have more offensive players like CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. And so they get tired sometimes. Like James Harden, he's not the best defensive player. So they get really tired sometimes. So his Manute Bull makes a shot. So I'm in autoplay, but let's try play a little bit. Anthony Tovar gonna get right into the block shot. Goes right in. Scoring with contact. John Morant. Oh, I have also noticed that sometimes people, the announcers, they'll call him John Morant. And even back then, when I didn't really know too much about him, I called him John Morant. His real name is Ja, like Ja Rule, the rapper. Ja Morant. And Morant, of course, his last name, very similar to Kevin Durant. His last name. John Morant scoring with contact, only 78 overall. The rebounder, yo, thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. CJ is an on-ball defender. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's laggy. It's quite laggy. Carmelo Anthony drives in. Honestly, I play NBA Live Mobile too much that sometimes I don't even get to watch the games as much. So Carmelo Anthony today played quite well. I think he's like their third scorer sometimes. And he fits that team well. Now the Houston Rockets, they waived him, they cut him. And there's like big controversy over that. Is Carmelo Anthony gonna retire? But then the Portland Trailblazers this season gave him a chance, and he's playing quite well. And he's in shape, and everybody's calling him Skinny Mello. So we're gonna see Carmelo Anthony. Maybe this might even be Carmelo Anthony's last season. You never know. So we're gonna see Carmelo Anthony play against LeBron James one more time. And this is probably, if you think about it, it could be Carmelo Anthony's last season. He might retire. You never know. Or he might not even be good enough anymore to play to make an NBA roster next season. It's quite possible. LeBron James left wide open. Who I think is the best card in the game. Can't sit on, but I want to say hi. Hi, Intelligent Giant. Thanks for coming. You have a good night. His 105 stats looking OP. What do you think is the best card in the game? I'm not sure, but it's probably either one of the cards with ability. I haven't really been paying attention, but it could also be one of the LeBron James, the new LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard. Might even be the Larry Bird. I don't know. I've yet to get those cards. John Morant's the best one. You mean the superstar John Morant? I think you're the only one that has him. So I'll take your word for it. Best card in the game. If there's a Steph Curry, the Curry cards based off 3-point shots are usually the best players in the NBA Live Mobile. That sometimes if you have a Giannis cards because they're not usually good at 3-point shots. It's quite boring to play with a Giannis card because he's just dunk and stuff. Sometimes more exciting to shoot threes with Curry. That's something I noticed. Like a center card, even if you have a great center, it can be quite boring in this game. So we have CJ McCollum, and this is his nickname player from season 3, and that's his Twitter handle, which is CJ McCollum again. And then we have this my opponent is Jeremy Lin. And if you saw Carmelo Anthony was guarding him, and they don't really like each other. My opponent has Robinson. And this is Obsidian or Obsidian. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's a girl. She's a girl who plays NBA Live Mobile. She has a YouTube channel, so check her out. Michael Jordan, thanks for coming. Don't worry about it. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I started this live stream quite late. It's very hot in California today, and it will be hot the whole week. It was like 93 degrees, and in a couple of days it will be like 97 degrees. Thanks for anybody that came. Do you think Kevin Love will make the Hall of Fame? I'll have to think about that. I don't think he should, but they might include him. I don't think he should because I don't think he's been that great. I don't think he's made enough All-Star teams. I think when he was a Minnesota Timberwolf, he for sure would have been made. Kevin Love for sure would have made the Hall of Fame if he was a Minnesota Timberwolf still. But he went to play for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then I believe only made the All-Star team once or something. So that might hurt him. By the way, I think people will put Derrick Rose in the Hall of Fame. But Derrick Rose, his career was very short. So he probably does not deserve it. And there's a lot of players that are injured back then, and Kevin Love's injury prone, and like Ralph Sampson back then, they made it to Hall of Fame, but it's for like sympathy. I talk about in my life. I just got Michael Jordan shoes, just sold for $615,000. Wow, that's a lot of money. Congratulations, Michael Jordan shoes, probably retro shoes. Yeah, Michael Jordan shoes. They definitely sell for a lot. 615. The rebounder. Kevin Love is 5-time All-Star, NBA MVP candidate, and one-time NBA champion. Now, do you think Kevin Love will make it to the Hall of Fame? Well, based off that, he probably will make it to the Hall of Fame. It sounds good on his resume, but there's still a lot of players that I'm not sure. I think he'll probably make it. Like I'll just say Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili was like a 2-time All-Star. Does Manu Ginobili make it to the Hall of Fame? Normally he would not make it to the Hall of Fame, but Manu Ginobili played for Argentina, his home country, and won the gold medal. So Manu Ginobili, he would make it to the Hall of Fame because of his international career. But Manu Ginobili was a sixth man for the San Antonio Spurs. And based off his NBA career, he's actually not even that good. Based off his NBA career, in terms of All-Star, but for playoffs, he was really great. So I don't know. Same with Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose got injured a lot. Early on, he was MVP. And I think that he'll make it based on sympathy. Like, people feel sorry for him. But he did not have a long career in the NBA. So if you're really difficult, you could exclude them. But yeah, Kevin Love probably will make it to the Hall of Fame. And maybe it's possible that sometimes their first time when they qualify, like Tim Duncan, like Kobe, Kevin Garnett, they qualify first time. So the first time, he won't make it. Maybe Kevin Love won't make it the first time, but he'll make it like the second, third time. So it is possible. There's a player that, because people kind of hate him, Chris Webber, who's a great multi-year All-Star that still has not made it to Hall of Fame yet. I got Jordan 1's Royal Blues today. Congratulations. Awesome. Manu Ginobili was a shooter. If Manu Ginobili wasn't a sixth man, he would be in the Hall of Fame. D-Rose had accident. Like, Gordon Hayward probably leaves you scared to jump. What's your top 5 NBA players of all time? Well, number 1, off the top of my head, will probably be Michael Jordan. Number 2 will be LeBron James because his longevity. He's been in the NBA for a long time. And Michael Jordan, he retired a lot. So he has a shorter career. And then I'll say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I believe also won 6 championships. And if I miss anybody, Kobe, I will also put in there. That's number 4. Just because I like Kobe. And yeah, Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson also would be in there. Although Magic Johnson had a pretty short career. So yeah, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kareem. And then number 4 would be Kobe. And then Magic. Probably Magic 4, Kobe 5. Although, if you think about it, Magic Johnson also had a pretty short career because he had to retire. And Larry Bird also had a very short career. So if you look at their whole resume, their whole career-wise, Kareem might even be the best because he's played for so long. Will Magic, the OG Isaiah Thomas, Will Magic, Kareem, Larry, Tim Duncan. Yeah, I forgot about Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan was also a really great player. Bill Russell is the greatest of all time. I agree. Bill Russell, sometimes we forget about those old school players. And Isaiah Thomas, really great player. The Bad Boys, he was really great. He's like Kyrie Irving right now. Yeah, I just want to say DWI baller. That's a good example. Gordon Hayward. I believe Gordon Hayward only made the All Star team one time, right? So I don't think Gordon Hayward's gonna make it to the Hall of Fame. I don't think he deserves it, right? But he's a great player. Manu Ginobili, I definitely think he'll make it to Hall of Fame due to his international career. But based off his NBA career, if he's just a regular NBA player, he only made the All-Star game 2 times. And he was great in the playoffs and everything, but Manu Ginobili, based off his NBA career, probably does not deserve it. And some people say that to Yao Ming as well. Yao Ming made the All-Star team many times, but his career is quite short. But he still made it to Hall of Fame. And people say it's because of his international career and his impact of basketball. He's from China. He's Chinese. Who's better, Shaq or Will, in your opinion? I'll probably have to say I'll have to say Will Chamberlain, just because Will Chamberlain's a legend, and Shaq copied Will Chamberlain. And Shaq's dad, he told Shaq when he's really little to copy Will Chamberlain to dominate the basketball. So I have to say Will, but it's really hard to say because Shaq, when he came into the NBA, and you can watch old highlights, he broke the rim. He broke the rim. Speaking of Yao Ming, this person has a Yao Ming card, legend card, 107 overall card. Yao Ming, yeah, he had injuries to his foot. He would have been a great center as well. He was already quite good, but if he had a longer career, and he is in the Hall of Fame, Yao Ming. Yeah, it's really hard to pick. So, as a Warrior fan, I would say Will, but overall, NBA fan was Shaq. By the way, Shaq is such an amazing basketball player back then. If you go look at his highlights, not in free throws and everything. He's bad free throw shooter. That's his Achilles heel. That's his only weakness. But Shaq, he wasn't even fat. Some people say Shaq was fat, but he was actually quite a lot of muscle and quite skinny. Younger on, one of the most dominant players. And if you made the NBA, everybody's in their prime. Shaq will probably be the first pick. Shaq will probably be picked over Michael Jordan because Shaq is so dominant. Because with Michael Jordan, you could have a Kobe to replace him or Dwayne Wade to replace him and Allen Iverson. But Shaq, there's like only one Shaq. And his personality is amazing. He's so funny, Shaq. Well, it's free throws, though. Would you rather have KD or Wilt on your team? Would I rather have KD or Wilt on my team? I'll probably pick Will Chamberlain because Kevin Durant, I could just replace him with Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron James. I don't need Kevin Durant. If that means Kevin. Will free throws, so I believe Will Chamberlain was also a bad free throw shooter. And the reason is because a lot of big men, they cannot see the rim. The ball, I heard, they can't see the rim. Also, the ball is too small in their hands. And they can't see or something. They have bad eyesight. They're like giants or something, which is quite funny. But most centers, Shaq's bad at free throws. Will Chamberlain was bad at free throws. And then I believe there's other. Dwight Howard is bad at free throws. There's some centers, like Yao Ming is quite good at free throws, but most centers are quite bad. Wilt as a big man is good at free throws. Thanks for coming, VXYP. Why do people sleep on Kareem so much? I think it's probably because he played with Magic Johnson and James Worthy. So he had that Showtime team. And I think people give a lot of attention to Magic Johnson. So that's probably why. But Kareem was a great player. One of the best. And you could argue Kareem was better than Michael Jordan. You really could. And Kareem, he had his first team, the Milwaukee Bucks, and he won a championship by himself before he went to LA. Why it's the Hall of Fame 100%. Kawhi Leonard is the closest player to MJ. Look it up. Why do people sleep on Kareem so much? Yeah, Kawhi Leonard is quite good. What he did last season. Dwight Howard is a Hall of Fame. I absolutely agree. Dwight Howard is definitely going to make it to the Hall of Fame. Dwight Howard, he was a multi-year All-Star. A lot of people hate Dwight Howard, but he's multi-year All-Star, and I believe won Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, like 3 or 4 times. So Dwight Howard, he is a Hall of Famer, for sure. And I think a lot of people criticize Dwight Howard, like he doesn't have any post moves or something like that. And I don't even know too much about that. I guess he dunks too much. I prefer Taco if you want someone who is dominant on the paint. I haven't watched much of Taco Fall, so I don't really know too much about Taco. If your team mostly needs shooting, would you rather Stephen Curry or Seth Curry? Steve Kerr, Jose Calderon. Steve Kerr, duh. If your team mostly needs shooting, who would you rather? Well, out of those players, Curry is the best. Steph Curry is the best, right? So 3-point shooting, he's the best. Then second, I would say Steve Kerr, because he was a role player in the NBA. And again, he also helps Curry with his 3-point shooting. Then third, Jose Calderon. I don't know too much about his 3-point shooting. Actually, Jose Calderon picked third. And then Seth Curry, I'll pick fourth. But Seth Curry is also a nice 3-point shooter. Kareem is 7'3", 7'4". Wow, it's quite tall. He has the highest 3-point percentage. Then I got the new 107 Kevin Love first try. Congratulations. Well, Seth Curry isn't the best shooter. It's Steve Kerr. Yeah, so you looked up those old statistics of Steve Kerr has the highest 3-point percentage. Well, Michael Jordan, he won many championships and one of the role players on that team was Steve Kerr. So Steve Kerr did kind of help him win some of those championships. Will help contribute. But in terms of All-Star, Curry, Steve Kerr hasn't made the All-Star team, but Curry has many times. So I'll pick Curry over Kerr. But Kerr is also a great shooter. One of the best, right? Giannis is best in the league. Yeah, he was MVP last season, I believe. He won championship because of Scottie Pippen. VXYP, you wrote something, it isn't loading. Won champions because of Scottie Pippen. Scottie did help him win championships. So this person has a 109 overall LeBron James, and then Magic Johnson is small forward. Hello, thanks for coming. Yeah, Scottie Pippen was an underrated basketball player and did help Michael Jordan win a lot of those championships. So Kawhi Leonard, if he wins a championship this year, there's still a Paul George that will help him. So we always focus on one player, one star. There's a lot of people that help. And CJ McCollum, the slow motion slam dunk. For what I've seen, they don't really do too much. But I add you. Thumbs up on the live. Thanks for coming. Thank you. All right, I'm just gonna continue talking. Shaquille O'Neal misses a shot. Now I'm gonna start playing a little bit. It's nice not to have lag. So he has this Anthony Tolliver. Gives the ball to Carmelo Anthony. By the way, based off Hall of Fame, there's a lot of people that argue should Vince Carter, should Tracy McGrady make it to the Hall of Fame? Rip Hamilton, should he make it to the Hall of Fame? Rasheed Wallace. I don't think Ben Wallace made it to the Hall of Fame yet. But obviously, Ben Wallace deserves to make it to the Hall of Fame. Won Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. But offensively, a terrible offensive player. Oh, the Blazers did a comeback against the Brooklyn Nets. Rip Hamilton, Richard Hamilton. His nickname was Rip Hamilton. Richard Hamilton played for the 2000s Detroit Pistons with Chauncey Billups, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, and they won one championship, but made the Eastern Conference Finals multiple times, and I believe made two NBA Finals. Rip Hamilton's retired right now, and he's in the game. He has a car. No, he's retired. You just don't hear too much about him. And if you remember Rip Hamilton, he had like a face mask, like a plastic face mask, like the Kyrie Irving kind of mask. He always had that when he was playing. I think Vince deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because he's still there, even though most of the players that started playing with him are not there anymore, like T Mac, Yao Ming. Yeah, that's true. I for sure think Vince Carter's gonna make it to the Hall of Fame, as he was a multi-year All-Star and everything. And then to add to that, his longevity in the NBA makes his legacy even greater. So he played for many years on multiple teams. Nobody thought the Pistons would win in 2004 and beat the Lakers. I totally agree. Yeah, that was one of the best underdog teams we'll ever see. Because Ben Wallace, I believe at the time, was not even an all-star. And then Chauncey Billups was not even an all-star. He was a journeyman. And I believe Rip Hamilton was not an all-star yet. They became all-star after they won a championship. So it was quite a surprise. And that Laker team was hyped up. They had they had Karl Malone, Gary Payton. They're old, but they came to the Lakers. And then prime Shaq, a dominant Shaq, and a prime Kobe, pretty much. So it was quite a surprise, for sure. If Giannis retired, he would already be Hall of Fame. If Steph and LeBron retires, the NBA might lose some fans. Of course, yeah, if they retire. LeBron is going to retire soon, I believe. Because he's getting old. I think he's waiting for his son to make it to the NBA. And we'll see. LeBron James Jr., if that is his name. He's waiting for his son to make it to the NBA. We'll see if his son is good enough to make it to the NBA. If Giannis retired, he would already be Hall of Fame. Yes, I agree. Giannis is pretty much modern Wilt. People are going to foul him. Yeah, I've seen Giannis is a really dominant player. And I've seen him being compared to Shaquille O'Neal. It's really hard to guard him. He's a very dominant player. And I believe Giannis hasn't even played that many seasons yet. He's still quite young. There will come a day, and it's sad to say, but there will come a day when Curry retires, probably due to injuries. And there will come a day LeBron James retires as well. LeBron James will probably retire first. So only a couple seconds. This is the money court. There's like money from a previous promo. This is the first time I've ever recorded this money court in my video. Let's hurry up and play another game. And since we actually won, but only by like 3 points. Also, info spots 411 if you're still here. I'm gonna try. I think I have some Detroit Piston players. It'll slow my game a little bit, but I'll try to change the players up. So info sports 11, he is info spot 411. He is a Detroit Piston fan from Michigan. Check out his channel. He makes good reviews of many products. So we're going to put Bill Laimbeer as center. And I believe that's the only Detroit Piston card I have. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much. So yeah. So change Hassan Whiteside for Bill Laimbeer. And I'm going to give the ball to Bill Laimbeer a little bit. See if it worked. Sorry if it's slow. Have a good night if you have to leave, or have a good day if you're from another country. So yeah, so info spot 411. You have one Detroit Piston, a Detroit Piston legend. He has a Giannis court, beautiful court. Okay, I'll try to play your team. I see your comment. What is your team name again? On NBA Live Mobile. So I'll play you after this game. Okay, so I'm gonna give the ball to Bill Lambier. Drive in for a layup. Misses the shot. Oh, you just played it. L3GIT. Am I playing your team right now? Because if I'll just go check if I could play your team. I believe you can only play your team once. So if I've already played you, yeah, sorry. I think I have to wait for the next time. After this, I'll check. Yeah, I think I can only play once. Right now, if you are on your smartphone, you could go and play me, and then I believe eventually, maybe I could play you like the fourth round. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Okay. That's good to hear then. You're winning, I believe. Yeah. I think we only scored 2 points. So I'm gonna score a Bill Lambier. Just in case if info spot 411, he likes the Pistons. And last time he asked me if there's any Detroit Pistons cards. So you're winning against me, Bill Lambier. And Bill Lambier back then, he could also shoot some 3-point shots. 1%. Missed that shot. Okay, let's autoplay the rest. Okay, cool. So VXYP, if this is your team, you're winning. Oh, so Kevin Love boosted your team to 105 overall. Awesome. Awesome to hear. And VXYP, you said you're from the Philippines, right? Your country. I believe I talked to you a long time ago. So you have Gary Payton, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen dunks on me. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you beat my team. Congratulations. Yeah, I think I'm going to play. Okay. So your name is L3GIT. And you beat me. Okay, so let's play the Gold Z. The Gold Z is called he's a YouTuber called Gaming with Jatari. You see my player's not that good because I'm not pay to win kind of guy. That's okay. Because I'm also no money spent. So I also do not pay any money for a card. So Gaming with Jatari. Your team's pretty good, so your team's better than my team. Gaming with Jatari, he has Malibu Beach, Venice Beach, Court. Nobody's here. No audience. So he has Jamal Crawford. And Jamal Crawford drives in for a layup. And he has a 112 layup. And I'm going to try to play a little bit. We missed that shot. And that's totally okay. I prefer no money spent players as well. versus come on versus. Thanks for coming. I'm not quite understanding what VS come on VS means. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some energy bars. All right, see you later. Go eat breakfast. Because I think it's morning in Philippines. Anthony Tolovar. So right now we're at 1 hour. And in the beginning it's kind of stopped a little bit. But pretty good live stream. Might even be one of my best. Godbro22, my epic games. Hi. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming to my live stream. So we have John Morant. He has an energizer. Let's try a dunk. But we get a scoring with contact layup. Not bad, not bad. Okay, with Jatari. I believe he's from the state of Pennsylvania. Check out his channel. Shout out to him. And shout out to everybody that come to my channel. Check out each other's channel. Support each other. Drive in. We're probably going to miss this shot because he's only a 78 overall. But we're in Malibu Beach, California. Oh, we make that shot. Very happy about that. So gaming with Jatari. Even though my team overall is very low, we found a way to tie our team. James Harden, 3-point shot. No, James Harden. Now we're going to lose the game. But let's see what he could do. 3-point shot. Pretty good shot. See, I thought it was a pretty good shot. So now it's tied. Now Shaquille, no ability, right? Jamal Crawford, no ability. Let's try to get a block shot. Oh, Jamal Crawford. Thanks for coming. Look at the background. Palm trees. Venice Beach. Beautiful place. Oh no, it's gonna stop. Oh, hopefully it doesn't stop. So we get a tie here when I get to play a little bit. Look at the computer screen right now. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Let's open that later. I believe this is a YouTuber. His YouTube is Crusher. Right now, for a lot of people, their teams all look the same to me. So we're in Orlando, Florida court. Let's autoplay defense. He has that Porzingis. Scoring with contact and makes a shot. Now, I grinded for these jerseys. As you know, if you watch my previous live stream, very hard to do. Play 80 games just to get these Vancouver Grizzly jerseys. And I specifically wanted these jerseys. But seeing the card art on Porzingis, those light blue Dallas Maverick jerseys, I wonder if I should have gotten those jerseys instead. They might look even nicer, but when this is the first time these Vancouver Grizzly jerseys are in the game, so I had to get them. So we got a steal for Carmelo Anthony autoplayed. Let's see what I can do with this steal. CJ McCollum with a slam dunk, and we're winning by 1 point. Winning by 1 point. Gally Y. Gally H. Try. Yuda. Hello. I am from Indonesia. Hello, thanks for coming. Sorry if I pronounced your channel name wrong. Sudihesh Durari. Thanks for coming. You say you're from India. Thank you for coming. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Any idea who the new live master will be? James Tucker, thank you for coming. I don't really know, but I don't know that information yet. I heard the monthly master will be maybe Will Chamberlain, the new live pass master. I do not think anybody knows who it is. But there's another YouTuber called Mr. Fiction. He usually has pretty good information. But I don't know anybody knows who that is. But I think tomorrow there will be a new live pass master. And it's really different for each time. So, and thank you for the people that came to watch my live stream from other countries, from Indonesia, from India. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, today is the last day for the live pass master Dirk Nowitzki. So I don't know who it is, but each time their card art is quite beautiful and it lights up. So I also will be excited this morning to see who would it be. Hi bro, 1v1 please. Shug Booga. Thanks for coming and what is your I'm gonna ask you because he asked what is your NBA Live mobile name? Because I'm not able to find everybody. There's other people like Ham Gore, he asked me. And I cannot find your name. It's really hard to find people's name. And I'm friend on if I'm a friend on you on Facebook, I understand, but it's really hard to find your name. It's always the same people. Yeah, I was gonna. You wanted to play my team, right? So I thought you were trying to play my team. What do you mean by 1v1? You want to see arena? Do you want to see arena? Okay, so my opponent has something from the Super Bowl, the football court, end zone court, and so a few times you'll ever see that court. He has a very old court, looks very beautiful, touchdown court, and looks so beautiful. The Vancouver Grizzly jerseys on. CJ McCollum with a slam dunk. Oh, he misses the dunk. Does it go in? Come on, get the rebound. Ah, that's embarrassing. Oh, I play on PS4. Oh, so I don't have PS4. So sorry. I'll in the NBA Live game, the main game or 2K, I don't have that. So usually I play against the Facebook friends because they're against real people. Some of them come to my live stream. I don't really play arena much because it'll lag. Is it good on mobile? NBA Live mobile? If you're asking, is it good on NBA Live mobile? This game is quite fun. If you like basketball, you should check out this game. And it's on your Google Play Store. It's free game, NBA Live mobile. It is quite fun. And thanks for coming. So I record this beautiful chord on my video, my live stream. We missed that shot, unfortunately. I'm back. Sorry I had something. No problem. Thanks for coming back, the rebounder. And if anybody's still here, check out the rebounder YouTube channel. He also makes great NBA Live mobile videos. Missed the shot. Thanks for coming back. Hope you are well. There's another person that came back. VXYP. Are you still here? You're eating. No problem, rebounder. I'll stay in this frame forever. Thank you very much. I'll probably go for another hour. And if you have to go, it's okay. You could have a great day if you have to go. If you gotta do something else, you have to go eat breakfast or something. I'm just happy to be able to live stream and record it, and I'm happy that anybody comes, I'm happy. I'm right, thank you. One of the few times my live stream actually is going quite well. It looks pretty clear for me. It's not laggy. And then in California right now, United States, Saturday night. And I assume a lot of people go online on Saturday night. But it is Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. You like and sub. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Pick a player. Buga, thank you very much for that. Pick a player, Kevin Garnett or Charles Barkley. I'm like old school. I'll pick Charles Barkley because his personality is so funny. But I think you argue Kevin Garnett's a better basketball player than Charles Barkley. But Charles Barkley, the trash talker and everything, I'll pick him over Garnett just because he's an old school player. And if you watch the 1992 Olympics, the first Dream Team, Charles Barkley was like the best player on that team offensively. Even though there was a Michael Jordan and a Magic Johnson and everything, he was one of the best players on that team. So this person has a live pass, Joakim Noah and a Kevin Durant. It's afternoon for me. Good afternoon. You eat lunch yet, the rebounder? I believe you said your country last time was United Arab Emirates. Or maybe that was somebody else, but I believe you said that. Yeah, I think you really love the Brooklyn Nets. That's your favorite team, if I remember correctly. So CJ McCollum drives in, layup. Oh, it said Indonesia. Oh, sorry about that. That must have been somebody else. Indonesia. Pick one, LeBron James or Kobe Bryant. I'm from LA, so I'll pick Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality. I'm a bigger fan of Kobe Bryant. LeBron James, I never really liked LeBron James, to be honest. He's too hyped up. But he's also a great player, though. LeBron James is also a great player. And longevity wise, played for multiple seasons, never injured. So LeBron James is a great player, great person. He helps a lot of kids in Ohio afford school and fun, helps them go to college. So he's a pretty great person. Yeah, you're right, Nets fan. Yeah, I remember you're a Nets fan. You're a channel icon. So I think a Brooklyn Nets player on there. So I'll ask you a question, the rebounder. In Indonesia, the vast majority of the people, which team is their favorite and what's their favorite basketball player? Like the vast majority of the people in Indonesia. Ask the same question to you. Shugbuga from India. So the vast majority of people from India, what's their favorite basketball team? What's their favorite player? If you had to say. Like LeBron. So you like LeBron James? Yeah, a very popular player, of course. face of the NBA, JBN, Derek Gaming. Hi. Hi, Derek. Thanks for coming to my live stream. Who would you pick to shoot it? LeBron James or Kobe Bryant? I'll say Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's a better shooter, in my opinion. He's more clutch. So if that's the question, last minute, couple of seconds left, who do you want to win the game? Kobe Bryant for sure. LeBron James passes the ball too many times. So no brainer. I say pick Kobe over LeBron James. And Kobe won 5 championships, and he won a lot of games too. So don't forget about Kobe in terms of the GOAT conversation. He was a fierce competitor, very similar to Michael Jordan. In many ways copied Michael Jordan. Very fierce competitor, Kobe Bryant. I'll say more competitive than Kobe Bryant's probably more competitive than LeBron James. I'm gonna hurry up and play this team. So he has live past Dirk Nowitzki. And in Indonesia, no one really talks about the NBA. So they go with the team they know, which is probably Chicago or the LA Lakers. I know that in Asian countries, a lot of people like the Lakers. I know in the Philippines, the Lakers are like the most popular team. So I'm not surprised about that. Chicago is quite interesting. So do they like the Chicago Bulls because of Michael Jordan, or is it because of Derrick Rose or something? And rest in peace to Kobe. Yes, rest in peace to Kobe as well. 2020 is a really bad year. So my opponent, Dungeons and Dragons Court, has those retro, beautiful Atlanta Hawk jerseys. Cost a lot of money in the auction house. And we have 2 retro jerseys in this game. Vancouver Grizzly jerseys and the Atlanta Hawk jerseys. So it's a very 90s basketball team. Gary Payton goes in the glove. And since this live stream is going pretty well, like it's pretty clear the internet connection is quite good, I am going to continue the live stream for 2 hours. So I'm already 1 hour, 18 minutes. Oh, my phone. Let's see how much battery. So right now, if you see my time, it's 12 a.m., midnight in California. But I'm going to go until my phone ends. My phone battery ends. Please don't say 2020 is a bad year. Think about what else we can say. We'll just go in our pajama. Yeah, that's true. And many countries, a lot of poverty. And every year is like that. So there's wars and everything. So I understand if you think that. Although 2020 was still a pretty bad year, but there's a lot of stuff, bad stuff, other countries. Nice perspective. Yeah, 2020, a lot of bad stuff happened. So we passed the ball. Anthony Tolivar, who played today. Nice role player. You probably rarely see him on the team. Porzingis drives in for a shot. Anytime I think of those Atlanta Hawk jerseys, I think of Dikembe Mutombo as he played with those jerseys on in the 90s. CJ McCollum drives in, one-handed layup. Random question: how tall I am? I don't want to reveal too much about myself, but I'm actually 5 feet 9 inches. 5 feet 9 inches. How tall are you? Yeah, so my height is 5 feet 9 inches. So we're gonna play this team. This person has 107 overall. Stephen Curry, Devin Booker, and a Chris Middleton. A very strong basketball team. I'm 12, so 5 feet 2 isn't bad. Yeah, that's quite tall for 5 feet 2. For 12 years old. And you're still gonna grow. So that's a good height. If you play basketball, you should definitely drink more milk. And then eat healthy. Eat healthy, and train. Play basketball a lot. I think other people asked that question. You should practice basketball. Play basketball a lot. 2 point shot, CJ McCollum. I have to go. Bye, man. God bless. Have a nice day. I'll come back later. Thank you for coming. You have a great day. Shugbuga. Thank you for coming. Have a great day. Your team can have two options. What does that mean, two options? Oh, that's a question. One, take MJ, or two. My team has Michael Jordan, can I pick either Michael Jordan or Barkley, Robinson, and Kawhi? Pick one. Because those are three All Stars. I'll probably say the other team. I'll take Charles Barkley. I think you're saying David Robinson and Kawhi Leonard. I'll take that team over a team with just Michael Jordan. So just two teams like bad players and then just one Michael Jordan. And then three all-star players, Hall of Famers as well. Charles Barkley, David Robinson, Kawhi. I'll pick the team with Charles Barkley because Charles Barkley is a power forward. David Robinson is a center. Kawhi Leonard is a very great defensive small forward. So I'll definitely pick that team. Three all-stars over one all-star. Michael Jordan might be the greatest, but if he's with bad players, we could beat him. So it's like Golden State. Golden State has four all-stars. Kevin Durant, Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson. That'll be pretty much like having Charles Barkley, David Robinson, Kawhi Leonard. I could beat a one-man team. And Kawhi Leonard, he could guard Michael Jordan. Couple seconds left. So I'm at 1 hour, 24 minutes. I hope I answered your question, the rebounder. Couple seconds. Chauncey Billups misses the shot. We're going to lose this game. Let's hurry up and play in the other opponent. Pretty clear live stream. Would I rather have Dwight Howard's defense in his prime or Kawhi Leonard's defense now? I would pick Kawhi Leonard because Kawhi Leonard is an amazing defensive player. And then Kawhi Leonard, of course, won a championship this year with last year with Toronto Raptors, and also helped the San Antonio Spurs win a championship. And Dwight Howard, Orlando Magic is a very good player, but did not win a championship. Made it to the NBA Finals against the Lakers, but lost. But I still have to pick Kawhi Leonard. But different players, different positions. A tough question. It's Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was a center, and Kawhi Leonard is a small forward. And Dwight Howard, of course, great basketball player. Kawhi Leonard was a great basketball player. Let's do the Energizer. Ja Morant. I'm going to try to play a little bit. So Ja Morant right now, his 3-point shot was quite good, 20%. So I've been feeling it. He was quite good. My opponent has Laker jerseys, but I think these Laker jerseys are kind of special. Might have been like the new Laker jerseys. They look a little bit different. Or maybe it's just me. Anthony Tolliver. One-handed shot. Very beautiful shot, but he's missed his shot. Unfortunately. Couple seconds left. We actually could win this game. And this person really loves the Lakers. We probably have 5 seconds left. 5%. Okay, so is your logo Kyrie because he's your favorite player or for another reason? Kyrie Irving, I do really like him. But my favorite basketball player currently in NBA is probably James Harden. And then my logo is Kyrie Irving because season 3, Halloween, there's a masked Kyrie. I love that card art, so I turned it into my channel logo. So I love that card art. And he's a Boston Celtic on the card art. He's still on the Boston Celtics. Would you rather have defense? Would you rather have defense or offense? Who's more dominant, Wilt or Shaq? Who's more dominant, Wilt or Shaq? It's very hard to say. Would I rather have defense or offense? I love defensive players, but I'll probably say offense because offensive players are really fun to watch as a basketball fan. I believe that's the question. Who's more dominant, Wilt or Shaq? I'll probably say, it's really hard to say because Wilt scored 100 points, but I'll say Shaq. Because Shaq, when he came to the NBA, destroyed baskets. Marco's channel. Thanks for coming. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Who's better, Ja Morant or Zion Williamson? I think Ja Morant right now has proven that he's better right now. And Zion Williamson injury prone. So, just like Greg Oden in 2007 NBA draft, there's a debate who's better, him or Kevin Durant. I think Ja Morant will probably have the better career. Than Zion Williamson. Dwayne Wade or Westbrook? I'll pick Dwayne Wade. I don't know. He's just old school. And he won, I believe, 3 championships. So I'll pick Wade over Westbrook. Kyrie or Iverson? Bye. Thanks for coming. Kyrie or Iverson? That's quite hard to say. Their handles are all both really good. Allen Iverson, when he was in the NBA, was a very great player. And he was a very exciting player. I would say even more exciting than Kyrie Irving. But I'd say Kyrie Irving, I have to pick him over Allen Iverson because Kyrie Irving is like 6 feet 3 inches. He's quite tall. And Allen Iverson was very short, like 6 feet. And he plays shooting guards. They're actually different positions. So I have to say Kyrie. He's the right size for a point guard. If they're in their primes, I'll pick Kyrie over Iverson. But Kyrie is a fan favorite. Sean Kemp or Chris Bosh. Is Jordan more successful off the court, on the court? He probably is more successful off the court because Michael Jordan shoes cost $100 and makes a lot of money. He probably made more money off the court than on the court. That's quite true. Of course, on the court, he won multiple championships. Everybody retired a lot. So, in terms of longevity, LeBron James, he's played in the NBA more seasons. So, Michael Jordan has sort of a short career. We have 1% left. Sean Kemp or Chris Bosh? I'll pick Chris Bosh. Remember, Sean Kemp led Sonics to the finals, but Bosh was the third option. Yeah, it's true. You know some NBA history. I don't actually know too much about Sean Kemp, but he's a great dunker. And my phone is now 1%. So thank you for coming, Rebounder. Thank you for the questions. I have to go. Thanks for coming.